Hello guys, welcome to another video. We're gonna do a $200 water cooling system. Under $200 at least. Try to get under $200. I don't know, the tax will kill it in, but this is without tax put into it. Now this is gonna be very fast and very simple for me, but I'll go into the things that you most likely won't know, but you guys mostly know, like Swift head pumps and stuff when you go into it. So let's go to pumps and Aquatuning.us, www.aquatuning.us. So the pump we are going to use is the Phobya DC12 260 PWM 12 volt pump. It has a lifespan of 50,000 hours, which is a lot for you. If you look it up, it's a lot for you. If you play only 8 hours of your system when it runs, you should be fine. 17.1 years, which is a lot of time. Now, if you go 24 hours, it's still a lot. 5.7 years. I don't think you're gonna hit that mark. Okay, you're most likely you're never gonna change your pump unless you see lower performances from its speed through the water loop. It has no remote control over its speed like the Swift Tech, which is kind of sucks, but it is a budget. So we got $41.50 for that pump. It is very good, and I'll show you the pictures of parts as I go in to the gameplay. Let me get quick something. So we got $41.50 already in. I'm writing this down because my calculator won't work. $41.50. So that is pretty much it for the pump. It's very simple. It's good enough to get you through your water blocks of your CPU and your GPU. It's really good. It's reviewed pretty well. So the next thing we're gonna go quickly to is is the reservoirs, and I will pick the reservoir from Aquatuning. Throughout the video, I might go back and forth in some websites, so be prepared if you are following. It is on page 3 of the reservoirs, I believe. No, I think it's page 2. Sorry, page 2. Sorry for wasting seconds of your life. Okay, for this one, there are 2 that I would suggest, and both of them come with that little tube inside the reservoir, which is, I heard, to be great for a lot of things, especially for its helpful use. You could use this tube for, your in or outlet, whatever you want to use it, but here is there are 2 models that you want to look at, which is the Pro 15 and the Pro 25. These are Alphacool Cape Core Coolplex editions. So I'm gonna go with the second quality one, which is cheaper and it's a longer model type. You don't have an LED hole in it if that's what you're looking for. Just look it up by yourself if you want to go in depth. These are G1/4 inner thread, so we're gonna get obviously a G1/4 compression fitting. See, so you have around $63 down. Now let's go into the radiator, which I'm gonna go to Amazon for. Now, I'm going to go to Amazon for because it's a lot cheaper than Aquatuning and Xioxide and Frozen CPU. The few sites I looked at, and I looked very carefully through a lot, I'm going to go with the Xspc 240, which carries 2 120mm case fans, which is helpful for water cooling. If you know the Corsair H100 which comes with 2, it does a little bit better performance and better cooling than just one fan and radiator. It is a low profile. It is not one of your big monstrous radiators, which you don't really need unless you are very concerned about cooling performance. I mean, I'm going for this for silent. This is my $200 water cooling thing. So it's gonna be about $50. I'm just gonna put it as $49.99, but it's the same. If you get a GPU, get another radiator for like at least a small version, like a 120 millimeter one, so the water will stay as cool as possible for it. Other than that, you should be fine. So that's pretty much most of it already. Let's get into the compression fittings. Now there's a bunch of packs out there, but I'm gonna use this one since it's just a few dollars more expensive if you get 2 of them. There's a 4-pack compression fittings, which is a G1/4, so that's what we're getting, and it's Xspc G1/4 to a 3/8 inner diameter with a 1/2 outer diameter compression fitting version 2. They are black chrome and they come in 4s. I put 2 just in case you want a GPU card, which is just in case. But if you could get the separate ones, which is like one compression fitting, which is like $7 ish, around there. It's like $7 for one. So if you're really not gonna buy the 2, you just want 6, which is what you need for the radiator. 2 for the CPU blocks, 2 for the reservoir, and that is it. Yes, that is it. Wait, the pump is gonna need it too. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Actually, you do need 2. So never mind. But unless you're gonna get like Swift Tech pump, something you don't really need the compression fittings on, then you'll need to get 8. But you need to get 8. So it will be around $46, $47, $48. So we're already around like $150 into the water cooling, which is great. It's great. Really, 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 really great. Because we're already getting into cheap stuff already. So we got the pump, we got the reservoir, we got the radiator, we got the compression fittings. Now we're gonna get to the CPU block. This is simple. CPU block, $22. It is a universal computer CPU water cooling. The last 3 items that I've been doing, the radiator, the compression fittings, and the CPU block is gonna be on Amazon. These are cheap, and I found this one that wasn't on Aquatuning and stuff, or they were just not in stock, which is the universal computer CPU water cooling blockhead with radiator and fast twist connector, 50x50 copper base, cooler inner channel. It goes on AMD and Intel. Enough said. It goes on both. If you want to make sure a specific model goes to AM1, AM2, AM3, Intel 1150, and all that stuff, they pretty much got every Intel and AMD model so far anyway. And that is for that part. Now let's get some clear tubing. Now you can get color tubing if you don't want to get color coolants, but it's your preference. Now the tubing I'm gonna get, which I found is pretty much the same price, is the Xspc FLX tubing, 3/8 inner diameter, which is pretty much could work with the Xspc when the compression thing says 1/4 to 3/8, which is not much of a big difference. So you guys should be fine with that, which is $14.99. Now let's add it up, shall we? and see if we do have leftovers, that if you guys want to buy more expensive water cooling block, whatever you want, basically. So let's use a trusty, what the heck? Wow, this is crazy. Like, this is a lot of numbers for me to add up, especially. Wow. Wow. As I added up, it barely hits $200. So it isn't under $200. With after tax, it won't be under $200 anyway. But that's actually pretty good. I mean, there's not a lot of systems that will make it cheaper. Now, I could obviously switch out the reservoir, obviously, with a smaller or with the bay, the dual bay, which will make it obviously under $200. But, let's make it under $200, I guess, right now, since reservoirs can become cheap anyway. Or the tubing. I think the tubing in Aquatuning is cheaper. Let's see, G1/4. Clear tubing. Clear. What I hear about Aquatuning is really hard to find just regular tubing. They're all like hardline, plexi. It's like really kind of retarded. It's like $10 on Aquatuning. I found blue regular tubing. I got blue regular tubing, so if there's a clear one, it's gonna be same thing. So if you're not looking for blue, get the clear one. I'm into blue, so it's $10. So our original one was $14.99, so it is gonna be like $190. So don't worry, guys, it is technically under $200 with a little switch. So yeah, you guys are pretty good. So yeah, this is the list water cooling system that I could find under $200. I actually spent quite some time. This is what I'm trying to budget for this, just the CPU. Now for the GPU, well, it depends on your model. It really does, because prices are different if it's a different model. They're not really universal ones technically. So there you go. Under $200 water cooling for your PC. There you go. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys had saw what you're looking for in your water cooling. The pump is really good. Tubing, it doesn't really matter about tubing, you guys, but yeah, never get bar fittings. Always get compression. It does a better job of causing no leaks. Now, when you guys make this water cooling system, I do suggest you to do it outside, but if you do it inside, please do it slowly. As I've seen all over the internet, everyone screws up. So yeah, make sure you go slowly with it if you're gonna do it inside. I would do it outside and and let it out for 24 to 48 hours, as long as you want it to just be secure. So yeah, see you guys later. And if you guys want other water cooling pricing, then just tell me in the comments below. If you guys say $100, that is gonna be a challenge. Well, I'll take the challenge if you're willing to give me some subscription and some likes and some commenting on what you want. So yeah, other than that, see you guys later. Go on Amazon and Aquatuning. See you guys later. TMD out.